Hi, everybody.
Hi, Kitty. Want to say hi? Say hi, Kitty.
I have to rate the thing because
buddy.
Christina, did you give us a link to the agenda?
Yes,
got it.
I can. No, I didn't.
Oh, it's in the agenda.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Is it in the
folders.
I just put my phone on top of toilet paper.
If it's in the drive, then I will find it.
It is in the drive.
Hold on.
What a day! What a day!
Talk amongst yourselves.
You found it. You don't have to link it.
Okay.
She's good. She got it.
I'm slow.
We got it.
I'm slow today.
Usually when you do it, it somehow doesn't end up in the folder, but it is this time. So look at you go. Hi, friends. No, Christina is the sickness tonight, guys. So you just have to.
Again. Yeah.
She didn't want to miss out, so we're just going to listen to her sound like Kathleen Turner and enjoy it. I assume that most of you are of an age that you will know who I mean when I say Kathleen Turner.
One would hope.
I unfortunately do who you're referring to.
Since a lot of people on the internet don't seem to know who the fuck Rosie Perez is.
You know what was
shit out of me.
You know what was really fun? What was really fun about growing up in the 80s is we watched movies at an age that we had no business watching those movies.
No,
and I never even. So I remember thinking, I remember watching Romancing the Stone and going, I don't get all of this.
Yeah, I think a lot of this is going over my head.
Interesting.
I was old enough, though.
Yeah, you were.
Because I'm a little bit older than you, so yeah.
Yeah.
We drank from the garden hose. Yes, we did.
I definitely watched Dirty Dancing more than I needed to at age 7. My mom was like,
whatever.
What you gonna do?
I'm going. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
My mom let me watch movies that were like completely inappropriate when I was young because she thought that movies were educational.
My mom was the same way. My mom was the same way. She was like, you can watch it as long as you can, we can talk about it. And I know that you aren't getting something weird out of it,
me watching like Life of a Nun was not a good idea though.
Oh, my cousin sat me down when I was 5 years old and put on Pink Floyd's The Wall. That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do. Yep. I think that can tell you everything that you need to know about me.
Yeah. My mom and dad had this thing where one weekend, my mom would choose the movie and the next weekend my dad would choose the movie. So in a span of a week, I saw Gone with the Wind and then Aliens.
I also watched Hellraiser far too early of an age. Because my mom was watching it and I kept trying to sneak around the corner and she kept catching me and she was like, okay, you really want to watch it? And I was like, yes. And she was like, okay, but the second you cover your eyes with the blanket because you're scared, you have to go to bed. So it was like a trial by fire. So I was like, I love it the whole time, and I was not the same after that.
Valid.
It's always good to start off our lives with a little childhood trauma, sprinkled in with some BTS news.
Listen, my parents were fascinating because my mom wouldn't let us watch fuck all, but my dad would let us watch whatever the fuck we wanted as long as we didn't tell mom. Their divorce really surprised fucking nobody, but except them. But yeah, so I watched the entire Rambo trilogy when I was 11. Up until we were up until 3 or 4 in the morning. He didn't care. He didn't give 2 fucks.
Good point. We do need to talk about the 80s because Jung Kook did dance to Footloose. You are absolutely right. And we will
be
get
talking
to that.
about it.
We will get
into that. Yes.
We'll get into it.
If anybody is in the server, right now, and while you're watching this live, anybody in our comments, if anybody's in the server and feels like heading into Jung Kook's channel to help Joyce figure out how to get here to TikTok to watch us, that would be super fantastic, awesome.
Oh,
JYC25,
right.
please and thank you. Oh wait, I think Riven is helping her.
Oh, Riven.
Thank you.
Riven.
Thank you,
Riven. You're
Thank
so
you,
awesome.
Riven. You're the awesomest.
And Riven got it. It's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
I did enjoy how you yeeted the entire JK channel. Like, bitches, we gonna talk about some shit.
We're gonna talk
tonight.
about some shit.
Hook yourself over to the TikToks because
Get over to the TikTok.
JK.
The tiki
True.
talk.
True.
Earlier, I was like, "Well, thanks, JK. We need to think about our midweek tea." Not a bit. Thanks for providing that.
With all the adorable cuteness.
5 seconds at the very beginning, or kind of.
Yes, we are going to be getting into that. Let's go ahead and do our intro then. I think we're
There we go.
8 minutes in. We've got enough people here. So
Go for
hi
it.
everybody. Welcome. We are Army Project 529. Well, 4 of us. This is the what do we call ourselves? I mean, I guess we're at this point we're the weak T line.
We're the middle children.
We're the middle children.
Line.
We're the middle children.
Yeah, we are the middle children. Yes,
We are the middle children. Yes.
Fucking yeah, we are.
and we
You
act
won't
like
be
it.
forgotten. Don't ignore us. We're gonna go to TikTok.
Don't ignore us. Don't worry. We won't let you ignore us.
Fucking hell no. We're used to it.
If you guys if you don't know who we are and what we do, we are a BTS fan project created by Army for Army, for adult Army who were looking for community and connection. You can find out more. We have a whole ass fucking blog that chronicles their discography and tons of other stuff on our website. AP529.com/links is where you can find out more about that and us and the rest of the project. We will talk more about like our Discord server and online spaces later on in the live as well. But yeah, that's where you can learn more about us and what we do and get to know us and find out if it's a community that if you're not already part of, you can come and hang out with us. Yeah. Doc?
Yeah. So for those who so we go live twice a week. On Sundays, we go live on YouTube and Instagrams at Army Project 529, 9 Eastern, 8 Central for our Sunday surprise deep dive. And on Wednesdays, we go live here on TikTok for our midweek tea, where we bring you week tea. Where we bring you BoraNews from the week, and we talk about shenanigans that happened on Kim Namjoon's internet. That's our week tea portion of the midweek. We like our naming here. Tonight's topic.
We like a pun.
Tonight's topic is one Jung Kook just wonderfully being JK, our very favorite drunk karaoke bestie friend. He loves telling us how amazing we are, and he doesn't want to swear at us, but also he's 30 years old and he swears. So that, just to make that fucking clear, he swears, just not at Army. Anyways, not at us, but he does.
I wore my Jung Kook shirt for the live, just because.
Just because. I'll hold my cup up to the bunny.
Or cookie. I have man, I should have gotten some cookies.
I have Vampire JK.
And I don't have any Twinkies. I have to get some Twinkies.
Listen,
very nice.
We are going to be talking about how much we fucking love it when we get drunk Bangtan on a live.
We will be talking about it later. Don't worry.
So
stay tuned.
At the end, stay tuned. We're going to be going into the live and drunk Jung Cookie and how adorable and awesome he is. So you're going to stick around for that. But first up, we got BoraNews.
BoraNews.
Let me get up there. me get my camera.
Okay.
First up.
Should I start? Because
Go
you
for it.
both
Yes.
Okay. First thing. JQ March 2026 issue is out now, folks.
BTS is back, bitch.
Go for it. Go get it. They look so good. Look at them.
They really do.
They're so cute.
So,
I mean, we've seen the pictures on the internet, but in print, and listen, I'm not endorsing anything weird, but in print, if you're holding it, you could pet it. Just a little light petting.
Just don't lick it.
Just don't lick it.
Just don't lick it.
True.
You can look at it. You can salivate over it. You don't lick it. You don't eat the pages either.
No, that's bad for you.
No, that's bad for you. Don't make it weird. Exactly.
No, Chrissy, no.
So the interview, the themes of the interview. They talked about the reunion. They talk about what they're gonna do next. They talked about how all of them grew after military service. And there are parts there were really great. You can pet it like a chia pet. That's right. That's exactly right. You're good, Cherise. So we learned that, like, for example, Yoongi is not composing in the middle of the night. Now he wakes up early and he composes in the morning.
Aww.
Yes. Having an office job turned him into a day walker.
Look at him. He even put his house in light mode, man.
Yeah. And in the shoot, they're all looking absolutely delicious.
Yeah,
they're all wearing their ambassadorships clothes and
so
some
cute.
more.
I love that.
So we have Gucci, we have Dior, we have Celine, we have Bottega Veneta, and they're just looking wonderful.
So good. They look so good. It's stupid.
So,
I literally have GQ images as the desktop background on every fucking one of my computers between home and work.
It's my phone wallpaper right now. Oh, hi, Steph.
Hey, Steph.
Hi, Steph.
Yes, we were discussing forehead sizes.
We were discussing different forehead sizes at first.
Yeah. Not anymore. Anyway.
Thanks AI for
and we don't want to talk too much about the article. Part. We don't want to talk too much about the article in case you guys haven't read it for yourselves yet and you want to be surprised. But it is a really good article. And they talk about a lot of really amazing things. And of course, they talk about how much they love ARMY and they can't wait to see us again. And they're so looking forward to the tour, all of that stuff, Jesus, this video is so rude.
This video is incredibly rude.
Listen,
it's fine.
My favorite part about the GQ video is that it was not but like 12 hours before this dropped. Riven had made the statement, I just really want to see them walking downstairs again. Like a footage of them walking downstairs. And it was like the manifestation of all manifestations because like 12 fucking hours later, it was still the same calendar day. I took screenshots to prove it. This drops and it opens up with the 7 of them coming down the staircase. I was like, oh shit! You manifested the fuck out of that one, man.
Anyway,
Yep. Really so cool. Well, we got next up. Go ahead and gird up and get this fucking out of the way.
Gird if you can.
Doc, you wanna talk about
all
this
right. One? Yeah. Speaking of Jung Kook. Calvin Klein came out with absolute fucking bullshit.
Started yesterday and continued today.
It's violence on every front. It's been saturated everywhere. The magazines are reposting it. Calvin Klein's posting it. It's on every fucking social media. It is absolute violence. It's absolute violence. And according to Calvin Klein, he got himself some cute little Sakura pink underwear. Yeah, he does. that was information I'm not sure we really needed, but they put it all up on their website.
It lives in my head.
They were like, Jung Kook wore, and we were like, why are they adorable in pink? Why? It's fine. I'm
now
fine.
that I
I'm
have
an
that
adult.
information, it lives in my head rent free.
It does, because now you watch all the videos and you're like, which one?
Thank you,
was-
Christina.
Yeah, those. Yes,
You're welcome.
Thank you, Christina.
Those.
Thank you.
Those.
The little one right there. Those. He is
fine.
wearing those
It's fine.
somewhere in that campaign.
Nowhere. He's wearing
Are they gonna show them later? I don't know. We've got is the band of Peak. We don't know which ones are which. All
I
we know
think
is
it's for
they're
sure,
telling us.
I hope he got
Cook
some.
wore.
Spring is
I hope he
coming.
I hope he got some for Jin.
Yeah.
Jin deserves a pair of pink underwear, knowing
I
how
just
much he loves pink.
I look
So-
at that underwear and I just say, well, spring is coming.
Yeah, and GQ
Arirang.
Germany decided that they
Arirang.
needed to post on Instagrams, and it was bullshit.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
Those are not the pink ones.
Again, this is fine. It's totally fucking fine.
He yeets himself against the Cheeto wall. I love it.
I mean, if you have a significant other of the male sex, you might want to get pink underwear for the spring. I'm just saying.
I mean,
It's a nice gift.
listen, those look like pretty unisex underwear to me. I feel like any
Yeah.
gender could pull those off. Really.
Yeah.
That is like the boxer briefs up in there.
Get
Anybody can
matching
wear those.
Sakura cherry blossom underwear. It's fine.
It's probably
Everything
already
that's
sold out.
fine.
Of course.
Oh shit!
We were reminded once
100%.
again by all of these pictures of that time that Jung Kook told us that his love comes from his abs.
Because
Right
they're
there.
shaped like army.
They're shaped like this.
We love you, JK, but
His love comes from his abs, and we
See,
love him.
hear those police sirens in the background? That's exactly
yeah.
that's
They're
exactly
coming
what
to
needs to
collect
happen.
you.
We deserve
Yep.
Coming
those.
to
We
collect
deserve
him.
those.
Right on time. New Yorking, right on time.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is,
So in
it
this
is.
video, of course, he's listening to a bunch of different music, which we can't play because copyright. But he's listening to a bunch of different music and he's doing different dances and he's imagining himself doing different things. And of course, at the end, it's Footloose and he's dancing to Footloose.
Oh,
So
yeah.
a la
I gotta get
kind
that.
of a bit of Kevin Bacon reminiscent. But Rosie Perez, for some reason, is in this record store. Does she work there? Is she a patron? Is she herself? We don't know. But
We
she's
don't know.
there. And she kind of yells at him a little bit for, hey, yo, this is a record
Listen,
store. It's not a dance studio.
If I could have Rosie Perez yell at me,
I mean, yeah.
I feel like I have lived the perfect
I'd be okay
life,
with it.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she called him a weirdo, which, I mean, yes, but he's our weirdo.
He's our weirdo.
Maybe
So-
he's her weirdo too. I don't know. Is she
Maybe she's
Army?
Army. I don't know.
Maybe she is.
Maybe this was a dream come true for her. Who knows? We have to find out. Perhaps she'll be asked.
Wait and see. She
She
had posted on her
actually-
Twitter.
Actually posted on Twitter saying that he was really cute.
Of course.
She did post on Twitter.
Tell us something that we don't know.
It was so
We
cute.
actually do know that.
She was
Yes.
so nice on Twitter, and she was like, "I'm so glad I got to be part of this." And
Yeah.
anyways,
So a lot of fun. But then we found out that a lot
so
of
fun.
people on the internet don't know who she
Didn't
is
know.
anymore. And
yeah,
they were like,
and with
why'd
all
that
the
lady
ambassadors.
yell at him?
That lady.
That's fine. Right?
I'm fine,
She's
I'm
a fly
fine.
girl.
I need to calm down.
I mean, it's like we allow Rosie to call him weirdo because we think he's a weirdo
Because it's
sometimes.
Rosie. Come on,
yeah.
she can do what she wants. She can call
Yeah.
me any name she feels like calling me. It's fine.
Yes, this is all stuff. He filmed all of this during that trip he took to New York for Fashion
Yeah.
Week, and he did
Yeah.
a shit ton of stuff for Calvin Klein while he was there. So he filmed
Listen.
all of this while he had that labret piercing. Blessings upon you, Jung Kook, for doing
Just
that.
fucking kiss. Yes, that short-lived, minuscule
It
moment
was
of
literally
time.
like what, 3
wherein-
weeks? He had 2 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, it was like a couple of weeks. It was
was like a
bullshit
few- it
how
wasn't even a
short-lived
month.
was.
It wasn't even a month he had.
It was such a short time we got that labret piercing, and yet all of this was filmed and photographed while it was in.
We got PCs with him with that labret piercing.
All the fucking blessings uponst army with the short-lived labret.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Much like we have so much content that was filmed while he had that eyebrow piercing.
There you go.
Like woo.
Vampire JK with the eyebrow piercing. Mm-hmm.
Yep, his photofolio. Yep.
I saw that. I saw this picture. It was really funny. This Mexican army was saying, I said I would not fall into the temptation of buying more BTS stuff. And then she put, the temptation looks like this picture.
Yeah. The fair.
Yep.
Fair.
Oh.
Yeah, there's piercing. Yep.
It's worse when he's not shirtless, but just showing like a little bit of something.
Yeah, that's worse.
Than when
that's worse.
It's much worse. I'm just going to say this. New York girls, we're going to see each other soon. We should go check if that big billboard of Calvin Klein that is in Soho is up, because I bet you we're going to get those abs at a size that is going to be so big and so beautiful.
W Korea also posted, which I think we mentioned earlier. So like it was just, there was so much inundations from all the different areas. So good job, Calvin Klein and Jung Kook for blessing us with this campaign. That's all we have to say about that.
For sure.
Speaking of blessings, Kim Taehyung. He himself is a blessing. He had to put up with some shit this past week that was not a blessing, but he dealt with it in the most Taehyung way, which is the best way, in my opinion. So we know that last week an article came out. We're all aware of the ongoing legal issues between the former CEO of Adore and Hybe, and all of the stuff wrapped up with the group that was under, well, I guess technically still is under Adore at Hybe. Trying to be vague here to not get caught in the mire. But anyway, a particular lawsuit was settled last week with that former CEO and Hybe. And then I think the next day or the day after, 2 days after, I think it was actually the next day, an article came out that included, and to be clear, in this lawsuit, the evidentiary, the evidence, all of the things that were collected during the trial were not made public at the request of Hybe. So clearly there was privacy that was being protected there. And then the next day, an article came out talking about it and bringing up parts of the case. And there were messages, private messages between Taehyung and this former CEO that were aired as if he was part of it, and he had to make a statement on his Instagram stories, basically saying this was a private conversation between I believe he said former acquaintance.
Yeah.
And it's basically like taken out of context, and I have no inclination to take sides here, and I think he said he was appalled, dismayed, something to that effect, that his private conversation was used without his permission.
As you should be.
Terrible.
So he made that statement. And then the next day, he went live on Weverse. Well, first he posted a very obnoxious picture on Instagram of his running time, because bitch still be running. He'd be running, and he was running for almost.
They're
I think he was
getting their
running for.
cardio up, man.
He's getting that cardio in.
Run.
I think it was almost an hour. It was a while he was running. And then he had the audacity to go live very shortly after posting that picture, looking like this.
Look at him.
Good after running and doing cardio for that long. Look at him.
Him.
At him. Only him. But I feel like the live wasn't that long. It was only like what, 11 minutes or something like that.
Yeah. It wasn't that long for him.
I mean,
which is pretty typical Taehyung.
It was long for Taehyung.
Yeah, he did exactly what he meant to do. The live started out with some very pointed music, I feel. Very pointed. If you've not watched it, go watch it, because I'm not going to repeat the music. But it felt very pointed, and he's making a lot of eye contact with the camera. And he said, I came on here because I wanted to see you and talk to you, and I missed you. And then he said, let me go get some water and legs. And then at this point, we're looking around. I'm looking around going, what the fuck is this place?
Yeah, this is not the usual.
Where is he? Where is he? And then he comes back, and I'm like, and you know, he's just talking, he's just doing his thing. And then and everyone in the chat is like, hey, but where are you? And he goes,
yeah, what is this location?
It's my new house. I hate him. So yeah, he's in his new house. So he's just yapping. The songs are still playing, and he's singing along.
Yeah.
He's doing his lip syncing.
That face. Oh my gosh.
Acting out the lyrics.
So fucking cute. I love him so much.
So cute.
That was almost Tata Mike face.
That
was so close.
Tata Mike face. Almost. We got close. That's ridiculous. Look at him.
Yeah.
I love him. It's fine.
Point being, he knew that we needed to see him. I said this when we watched the live. I talked about it during our Sunday live. He knew we needed to see him because people were expressing worry for him. And so
emotions.
Yes, he knew. And so then, of course, you know, he's like, yes, this is my new house. I moved.
My new house.
Which he said in English in a very cute way. This is my new house. And because everybody was asking about, what's that tree back there? What's that tree? So he's apparently like an actual plant dad now. Yep. Oh,
he has a tree. He has a tree.
Yeah.
He said he grew it too. So like.
Yeah, I just got back from running. Don't I? I look a mess, don't I? Shut up, Taehyung. Shut up, Taehyung. But then, you know, so he's got the pictures of the pictures back there behind him that are not hung up yet. Lego Star Wars characters.
Of course they are. Why wouldn't
of course.
They be?
Pretty on brand.
Love this.
Pretty
the bear with the bear with the ice cream is my favorite thing.
And then he took us on a little mini tour. Oh my God, look at his face. Look at him. He took us on a little mini tour. Namu means tree. Tree in Korean.
Namu's tree. Yeah.
So sometimes when you hear people refer to Namjoon as Namu, when he refers to himself as Namu sometimes, it's because he's tall.
Yes.
He's like a tree. He loves trees.
Adorable.
He's a Namu.
He's a Namu.
Namu is tree.
I don't normally climb trees, but I would.
I would climb that one. I'm talking about the one in
I'm talking about Namu, man.
I just had a frog in my throat. I'm fine.
Can I climb that tree too?
Yeah.
I mean, after all, we're all monkeys in the end. If you think about it, you know.
There are precisely 7 trees I would like to climb, and I'm not saying with any specificity specificity here. Like,
which trees they are. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not naming
so yes,
the
we got a
style
little
of
mini
trees.
We had a little mini house tour. He took us around. He showed us some art he already had that we're very familiar with. And then he showed us some new art, like the bear eating the ice cream. And that that artist was like, got on Instagram and I was like, oh, hey, that's mine. And now I'm following her and she has a lot of amazing art. I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but I'll share it in the server. I'll put it in Taste channel.
Yay.
And he showed us.
Bitch. Sorry. Apparently, Princess Jen can't jump today and decided to claw her way into my lap.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh my God.
So yeah, it was a really great live. And then he came back and he stared at us for a little bit longer. And then he said, okay, I'm going to go. Or he said he did make sure to say that they have been working very hard. So not only did he pointedly come on live to be like, I know you guys wanted to see me. I wanted to see you. I'm not bothered. Don't worry about me. He didn't say all that, but silently, you could say. But he made a point of talking about the comeback because that's what they want us to focus on. They want us to focus on ARIRANG. We're working hard for you. I moved. Look, this is my house. They want us to focus on ARIRANG. So that's what we should continue. I hate him. Look at his face.
I know, it's ridiculous. It's fine.
Why is he doing that with his tongue? It's like hypnotizing.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's you can't look. Thank God he only goes live for like 11 minutes because otherwise,
right.
What would you ever get done? Nothing. Just all day, just staring at that. It's fine. It's fine. But he said, we're working hard for you. We can't wait. This is going to be amazing. And he ended it by saying, I miss you. And then he turned it off.
It's so cute.
So
cute.
sweet.
So yeah.
I'll go to the end.
Thank you, Taehyung.
All the members are busy too.
Once again, not to belabor the point, but once again, whatever you see out there about him regarding all of that legal stuff, ignore it. Don't give it any attention. Do not spread it. Don't share it. Don't interact with it. Don't argue. Don't comment. Just ignore it because
rock that bitch.
Just great. Yeah, because it's just a circumstance of somebody trying to use a connection that they once had. And he doesn't have anything to do with it. And he let us know that he doesn't have anything to do with it. So that's that. Moving on.
So,
okay,
our dear Jimin posted the "What's Your Love Song" thingy on Instagram.
He tried.
Sort of, because he posted it, but there was no song. So Hobie told him, "You have to upload a song, bro." And Jimin was like, "Sorry."
Oh man.
This man lost his password for Instagram and completely forgot how to use Instagram. So, yeah.
So hilarious. He got it right though in the end. He figured it out.
Yeah.
At least he's pretty. He figured
is.
it out. He's so pretty. He has many fine qualities. Even if social media.
He's smart for other things, but
he's very smart. Maybe social media is just not his thing.
Yeah, it's just like social media. No, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
All right. So I think that Princess Jin knew that Kim Seok-jin was involved in our BoraNews. Jin posted a devastating fucking Jin ad showing him in an office with a fucking tie because they fucking know that this is problematic for ARMY. It's fine.
It's a little plushy apple.
It's bullshit is what it's fine. It's fine.
But
apparently there are new flavors coming. I didn't even notice the can. It was
more flavors.
It was there though. You know what? You got to watch it multiple times to catch all of the little aspects. And are they going to sell the little apple plushie? Is Ijin planning
want
on
it.
selling the apple? Because I fucking want one. That's all I'm saying. I want to hang it on my purse next
Look at
to
him.
my little squirrel.
Yeah.
It's fine. So, and they also have launched it in the Philippines. So that was like the purpose of the ad was that they're launching in the Philippines and they have new flavors. And we got distracted. We got distracted by, all of that. It's fine.
Yeah.
But like, look at him. Look at him. He even had the sleeves rolled up. This asshole.
He really did.
Oh my God.
It's so rude. It's so rude.
rude.
It's ridiculous.
Next
Anyways,
up, Christina, would you like to read this
Stop,
one?
Christina.
Yes,
You want to read the
Christina,
next
you
one?
should do this.
I'm gonna do my very, very best because oh my goodness.
Look at him!
Look at him. The kitty's back.
Oh, his hands.
Samsung released a new ad featuring the one and only Min Yoongi, aka August D, aka SUGA. And it was a great ad. It's a great ad.
There are
really
products
is
in it. I've
amazing.
heard.
There are things in there
I've
that
heard.
I'm sure are related to Samsung.
I'm sure.
Only Samsung,
Yeah.
no iPhone. Only Samsung, no
Yeah,
iPhone.
I'm sure. But I loved just not only seeing him, but the fact that they leaned into him being a creator of music and needing things in his life that make that easier.
Look at him.
I just
He just bumped
I
into the
just
music. Shut
loved
up.
it. This
Fine.
right here, though, that is just peak devastation. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Let's just draw our attention right here to this little flip. This little flippy flip right here is devastation. Let's move across the bracket smile and go back to this little flippy flip right here. So two little flip
There's
flips.
also this spot. There's the little spot right here where he's got that little
Yeah.
shadow on his chin. It's
There's
so
a
cute.
there's a little bit there's a little bit
That
of
one
a
right there.
dimple,
Yeah,
but
right
this
there.
is what's known as a bracket smile, people.
The bracket smile.
This is what's known as a bracket smile.
Bracket smile.
So let me see what else did we have?
It makes the dimples come out.
Yes, it totally does. And some still photos as well, looking absolutely just devastation.
It's fine.
I have a problem now. Like, man,
It's devastation.
I'm gonna have to get those headphones.
Th-
Because
listen.
it's like the underwear. It's like the Sakura underwear. These have been in like the ears of me.
So now we are wearing Samsung Galaxy Buds and
Yeah.
Sakura underwear, and that's
And
Exactly.
let's
Exactly.
see.
That's
And if
all we're wearing.
Samsung
We
is
can't-
worth
We're
we
going to the
can't
concert.
afford Hobie's clothes. So this is all we're wearing.
Yeah.
We're wearing
And if Samsung was worth their
that.
salt, they would do a couple of pictures of his side profile. Oh, there they are.
they're on it. They're on it.
Listen,
it's
only
just
Samsung, man.
it's just right
I also
start spot
am
right there and
Samsung.
just traces down.
I had
And yeah,
beautiful,
side profile right there.
beautiful purple headphones from Samsung that keep promoted before, and now I'm gonna have to get the new ones because I want them.
I love.
Hold
my
on, there's
Samsung.
more. There's more. Oh, that's just the one picture. Okay. Even though that's the one picture.
But
Yeah.
I mean, look at his nose.
I know.
Oh,
I just want to boop it.
I know. I know. And he's been rocking
in a non-weird way.
he's been rocking that hair. And
The
it's
hair.
just been it's devastation.
Yeah, what are you wearing to ARIRANG? Headphones and Calvin.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So that's our Yoongi update, and 'tis a good day when we get a Yoongi update, of course.
They
So-
of course they played that because Samsung launched their new phones and other tech today, and they played
Yep.
that video.
They sure did. One more time. There you go. There you go. Mans is working.
Man,
He's working. Yep. Give the people what they want.
Right? Hands,
Yoongi.
face, just
Definitely.
just all
Yoongi walking while
gestures,
breathing.
gestures vaguely at
Gestures
minions. Give
vaguely in
Army
the
what
street.
just
That's
give
what I
Army what
want.
they want. Give Army what they want.
Get
Gestures
back
vaguely at
here.
all of
I
minion
saw that
games.
smirk. Get back here. I saw that.
He's
Hold
so
on.
cute. That's so
Stand by.
precious. Look at him.
Stand by. I saw
Stand
that
by.
smirk.
It'll cycle back around. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you did. Gotcha. Anyway, 3D. All right. Please continue. Please continue.
I believe that Patricia is in labor now.
Oh, it got weird. It got weird.
Just like put me like, it's like the picture. It's like the picture of the guys in the studio giving birth to ARIRANG. Same thing.
Oh, sorry. We already did the Jin one, so I just deleted it.
Okay.
Oh, well,
So-
we didn't talk about that. We didn't talk about that though.
What do you mean?
We
Oh,
didn't
Talked
talk
about
about
the
the aloe
eye gin,
thing.
but not the other gin. That's
Yeah.
a
Okay,
different
you're right.
gin.
You're right. You're right.
You just bookmarked Yoongi with Jin. That's fine.
Pure audacity.
Hold on
Oh
just a
my
minute. Keep
gosh.
going. Keep going.
How fucking dare.
Okay, so Bobby Wiggum, who is the VP and creative director of Aloe, made an Instagram post featuring Jin a few days ago over the weekend.
See if I can find
that
it.
was fun.
See if I can
Me too.
find it. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
It's fine.
So that's
Look at him.
He's so cute.
He's so cuddly looking.
Shoulders,
Listen,
man.
the way in which
shoulders.
I am not athletic in any way, shape, or form, but the way this man makes me want to buy athleisure wear is astounding.
Well, I think that aloe is not super pricey, right? Maybe we could add some aloe to our outfit.
Maybe.
We could add a
These
hoodie
are like $100.
to our. I mean that's not terrible.
Okay, so
It's not
now
terrible.
it's
It's not the worst.
Calvin, Samsung earbuds, and an
And a hoodie.
aloe.
An aloe
Tracksuit?
hoodie. Yeah.
Okay.
Someone's gonna have
I
to put some
want
pants
an
out that we
hoodie
can
so
afford.
bad.
And then we just eat routine ramen for the rest of our lives and we're fine.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
And tuna. And
Listen.
tuna too.
Yes.
juice.
I typically wear Goodwill so that those men can wear luxury. So
So then men can wear those.
There you go.
That's fair.
you gotta keep them in
All right.
their Gucci and their Louis and all of that. So I wear Goodwill usually.
Speaking of which, who's next?
All right. Speaking of one Jung Hosik who was
We
given
weren't, but
Jim
we
and
are
She
now.
shit for not well, he was given Jim and She shit earlier for not putting the song on his What's Your Love song on Instagram. J-Hope did not make that mistake, and he did in fact add a song, and to what should be literally nobody's surprise if you've been following J-Hope for any length of time. It was Higher by J. Cole, which was the song that he told J. Cole to his face was his favorite J. Cole song. So I just thought that was just a precious motherfucking moment. So
It's
J-Hope's
precious.
love song.
This man is precious.
Higher by J. Cole.
We should
And
point out we didn't post them. We didn't put them in the agenda, but like Taehyung also posted his. JK also posted his. I think Taehyung's was Love Me Again. It was either Love Me Again or Slow Dancing. I can't remember, but
I think it was Friends.
No. Was it? I
think it was Friends.
Oh, I don't think so. Was it?
I think
Did
it
he
was.
post it more than once? Because he would.
Anyway, he might have. I can't remember what Jimin's was, and I can't remember what Jungkook's was. Namjoon's was Heaven. Yes.
Namjoon's was Heaven. Yes.
It was Friends.
Yes,
Okay.
it was Friends.
And yes, we talked about TXT and Cordis, I think last time they posted theirs. A bunch of people posted them. But we just put Hobie's on here because it was a slow news week for Hobie, guys.
I just had to put this picture up because it's just
since his birthday, he's been
also,
quiet.
Plus, also, I think it was pretty poignant that his love song was the one he literally during Hobie Palooza 1.0 when he met
Yes.
J. Cole backstage. He told him that was his favorite
That
song.
was his favorite song
So that
by
now
J.
we're
Cole.
how many years later? We're how many years later, and he's still listing that song as his love song. It just, to me, like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Okay. RM also posted on Instagram stories, and he weighs 68.8 kilograms, which Doc can probably tell us what's in pounds.
It's about 152 pounds, just a little bit.
There you
It's very
go.
close to 152 pounds.
And Jin said, wow.
Wow, Daebak.
Now, before anybody posts a comment that says, I think that's a little too thin, or why is he weighing that much? It is a healthy weight. It is a healthy weight for his height.
Exactly.
And he said months ago that he thinks that he personally thinks he looks best and he feels his best when his weight has a 6 at the front of it. So he was posting to show us that he had reached that. And it's a dancer weight too. And so it is very healthy.
It's an extreme, it's a very healthy weight. It's a very healthy dancer weight. It's a very healthy endurance athlete weight. And you've got to look at these men as endurance athletes, because these bitches run nonstop for 3 hours at a time, plus rehearsals. Like keeping up with that level of athleticism is extremely difficult. So you have to look at all of them as endurance athletes. And it's an extremely healthy weight for an endurance athlete.
You just have to think this guys are going to be on a stage that is a 360 stage that crisscrosses an entire field. Yeah. So they're going to be running on that stage up and down for maybe 2 hours,
maybe 3,
maybe 3.
According to the movie theater.
So these guys are like running a lot, and they have to be a healthy way to and have the energy and the stamina to survive a full year of touring.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Running on those stages.
They not only have to do that level of running, they have to manage to keep their vocals steady while they also sing and rap while running like that. So like it's a pretty intense endurance athletic situation. So you just got to look at him that way, and he's very healthy for that.
And we've seen a lot of discourse. We've seen a lot of discourse online, of course, online. We've even seen it, in our spaces too, of people debating, like the way that Namjoon used to look versus the way he looks now. And, you can read between the lines, and you can infer people are talking about when he was bulkier, when he had more muscles. We've seen the same discourse with Taehyung too, since he got out of the military and he stopped lifting as much. And JK did the same thing. They stopped. They shifted their priority, their focus to cardio versus lifting and bulking up, which is what they were doing in the military. And it's because they have a different goal. They have a different, in mind. What Doc was what we were just talking about, the performance aspect of it relies more on cardio. So it's okay to have a preference. We all have preferences for their hair colors. Like, I like this hair color on so-and-so. I like this hair color on so-and-so. We have preferences for the way they look during certain eras. It's okay if you have a preference for the way a member looks with a particular body type. That's okay. It's okay to have a preference. But what's not okay is when we project that preference onto them and think that it's their responsibility to look that way for us because we like it better. Or we project, I don't think that they don't look healthy now. They looked healthy before. When we know that's not true.
That's not true. Right.
Yeah. So it's not okay to project that preference onto them.
They have They have probably trainers. They have probably nutritionists. These people have the
course they do.
resources to basically do
Right.
this the right way. So
Yes.
I think at the end of the day, when you're thinking about what is healthy and what is not healthy and things like that, if you think about the reality of different athletic sports, you would not expect somebody with the build of a linebacker to be a really, really, really good marathon runner.
Right. Nor
Because
would
the
you
type
expect
of muscle, you would not expect that. And so you wouldn't look at if somebody who was a linebacker decided to become a marathon runner and they adjusted their body accordingly in order to pull off that endurance level of marathon running, you would not look at them and go, oh my gosh, they're not healthy now that they're built like a marathon runner and not a linebacker. And that's because those two sports require very, very different muscular usage. They require different cardiovascular usage. And so the build is according to what they're doing with their
Yeah.
body for those different sports. And so the same thing applies in this situation is the body that is needed for, say, just working out in the gym is not the same one that needs to run on a stage for 3 hours. So just bear that in mind when you think
also with
about
his
that.
body, he can do what he wants with it.
exactly. And
Yep.
and I mean, he looks so good. He posted so much on
He
Instagram too.
does.
He showed us a picture of himself holding a mic. Do you have that one, Christina? In the practice room with the caption, I want to jump so hard. Want to jump so hard.
Yes.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Mike drop.
Mic drop.
And there's Yungles in the back there.
This
You-
Yoongi hanging out that
Always in
Always in
144. Yeah, always in 144.
Except for Samsung's ad. They did us a solid.
Ah.
So like you guys, we're gonna do you a solid and take him out of 144 and into 1080p.
Then we also got him in an elevator wearing a Netflix jacket and basically saying there's 29 days left that day that the picture was published for the Netflix, concert. That's going to be good. Coming up, people, we're under 30 days. It's really coming up.
Netflix
And
clearly
then
knows. Clearly
I think
decide their bread is
today-
buttered on.
And I think today he posted a picture with two friends that just got married. He is a musician from Silicate Gel, who was one of the musicians that was one of the groups that actually worked with him in RPWP.
Yep.
So they just recently got married. I don't know if you've seen the pictures online,
So cute.
but they did this amazing
Oh my
photo
gosh,
shoot. It's the
I
beach rolling in the
died.
sand, which is
So
amazing.
It
Really
was
cute.
Really fun.
It honestly looked like the funnest wedding of all fucking time. I was just like, man, that's amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
So it's a Japanese band. They did actually a version of Lost, I think, too.
Ah, yeah.
They did a cover of Lost with
Yes, they
puppets.
did.
That was really amazing. So if you haven't seen it, go find it.
Okay. That's the Bora News. So now we're going to move on to ARIRANG Comeback Tour News. We're going to kind of blitz through it a little quickly because we already talked about some of it on Sunday's Live. So first up, though, BTS on Twitter, their official Twitter account released a trailer for ARIRANG using old concert footage and mic drop. It was amazing. This to promote the movie or the showing in theaters. So good. And the tickets are now on sale for the theater viewing. You can find them at btsliveviewing.com. btsliveviewing.com. You can check what's available in your area.
Yeah, and if you do not see yourself on the list over there, do check your local theaters that have been known to show BTS in the past, because a whole bunch of the local theaters are already showing them as being present and what days and times they're going to be. So check your local theaters.
And just in quick news that doesn't really have a whole lot to do with us, but very interesting nonetheless. Free tickets for the comeback special in Wanam Square were released yesterday. I think it's like I've heard differing reports. 50, some places were saying 15,000 seats. Some places were saying 20,000 seats available. There were over 100,000 people in the queue when it opened. Tickets were gone in seconds, literal seconds, as fans flooded the NOL, the Knoll ticket platform, and it caused several crashes. There was a lot of crash outs on the internet about it.
People were losing their minds.
People were losing their minds about it. We're going to talk about JK later, guys. So yeah, that happened. And people were up on the internet already trying to sell them, which armies have been reporting them. So if you see that out there, please report it to Hybe, because those tickets are supposed to be free. They are not supposed to be sold. So those people are trash.
Government is on it. Actually, the Korean government is on it.
Yeah.
Basically saying, please report it because we're putting those people in jail.
Yes, report it.
Report it. Okay.
Next up, whoever wants the next one.
We want to see all these people in the next fuck around find out notice, guys. All right. BTS World Tour Goyang online live streaming. So we got the Weverse notification. They are going to be streaming all 3 days in Goyang, April 9th, April 11th, and April 12th. They are going to give it more details in an upcoming second notice at the end of this week, the 27th. But they did give us pricing and things like that. So, and they did have single view for all 3 days. And so you'll be able to watch it live, and as a delayed streaming. Dates and times are on the notice. And again, more details will be provided later this week. So look forward to that. We are all screaming and rejoicing as international armies that we do get to see the Goyang concert. Like, yes! Like I screamed. It was a very unreasonable sound that escaped my lips when that notice first hit. So look forward to the second notice coming out later this week. And it's going to be so exciting, guys. We will be opening the Screaming Lounge on the server. We do not stream these paid for live concerts on Weverse, but we do open up our usual streaming lounge with no video so that we can scream together as we watch it on our individual devices. So be looking forward to that. It's a lot more fun than the crazy chat in Weverse that so you can get on your device. Discourse will be screaming.
Internet is interneting.
My internet, son of a bitch. I'll be okay. My internet's being an asshole.
Now that Doc is being interrupted by her internet, let's move on to the next one. Busan had to put a temporary mandate for hotels and Airbnbs because they were trying to price gouge 5 times more the regular rate to the people that are trying to make the concert in June.
Yes.
So the government's on it, like with scalpers. They just don't want people to take advantage of the fact that BTS is going to be there for Festa.
Yes. Yes.
Which is good of them.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, a lot of people, have you read about the weddings? The people that had reservations for weddings?
The Guanam Square. There's people complaining because they had weddings and birthday parties scheduled.
Yes. And they're like starting to like, okay, well, I don't think it was a good idea to have my wedding in Busan in that week of June.
Well, also for Guanam Square, there's a lot of venues around there.
Yeah.
And because there were the crowds that they were talking about. So a lot of people were complaining, like, we're busting in like a bunch of senior citizens for this wedding, and they're not going to be able to get here. What's going to happen because of the crowd for BTS? So I think that the government, they're trying to figure that out.
Honestly, I do appreciate a lot of like native Koreans have pointed out that there are frequently giant events on the square.
Yes.
There are lots of protests that happen, there are rallies that happen. So like giant events with massive volumes of people in that square are a very frequent occurrence, and it's not normally reported by the news that that's a complaint of people.
Well,
and so there's already infrastructure in place to deal with giant crowds on the square, and so I don't think it's actually going to be problematic.
and I don't know if you've seen, because I don't see it in the agenda. We just got a notification on Weverse, basically telling us that they're also doing a bunch of events around the launch of ARIRANG on Seoul, like, you know, projections on like buildings and stuff like that. They said they will release a new schedule around it, but there's gonna be a whole celebration in the city of Seoul, not only Gwanghwamun Square but all around it, just for the launch of the album.
Yeah.
So Seoul is gonna be it's gonna be BTS town.
It's going to be purple.
Purple town. Well, red.
As it should be. As it should be.
Yeah.
Anyway. Speaking of Korea, the Korean president, Lee Jae-myung, responded back to the president of Mexico and basically told her, amiga mia. We cannot make more concerts of BTS in Mexico City because these guys are not employed by us, pretty much.
They're not government employees.
So he thanked her for the letter. He was very nice. It just basically told her, amiga, wrong person.
Yeah, it was basically a very nice way of saying, you're barking up the wrong tree. I can't do anything.
Exactly.
Wrong person. He was like, listen, ma'am, wrong person, wrong
right
place.
I
need
wrong
you
person.
to go to
Right
a
place,
different
wrong
person in
Right
a different place.
Wrong person.
She doesn't even go here.
Just like, you sent it to the right place,
Listen,
you
it's
sent
the
it to
right-
the wrong person.
You made it to the right country. Wrong
right country.
person.
Yeah.
Wrong
Right
person.
place, wrong person.
But I love how
Persona equivocada.
Yeah, I love how at
Yeah.
the end he was like, I do hope that our cultural ties between our two countries can continue to grow. Thank you for your interest in South Korea. Goodbye.
Yeah, my chingo amiga, te equivocaste. De medio a medio.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like they are in Korea. They're in Korea, but like not had nothing to do.
They don't work for the government.
Yes.
Last but not least, we continue on with what is your love song bullshit. It's everywhere, and it's now to the point where armies are like, let's move on. Let's move on. Give us something else.
What is the next? I think my favorite moment of Army being like, let's move on, is they posted like the what's your love song, and they were like, what's your schedule, BTS? What's your promotional schedule? Your comeback schedule, okay? Like, give us more. What's your comeback schedule?
But we did see some new updated stuff. Some of the members updated their YouTube music playlists that they dropped according to the category that we voted for and on Spotify. And Spotify, then they also created like a playlist for Spotify. So this was curated by BTS. And basically, according to the category that we voted on around Valentine's Day, and the winning category was self-love. You guys remember there were 6 different categories. Self-love was the one that won. And so they created a whole playlist based on that. And this is the playlist that they created for us. So that is available on Spotify. Christina's showing it. And it's all BTS and it's amazing. And so you can immerse yourself in the message of self-love with BTS's top picks, it says on the spotlight.
There you go.
That's adorable.
Yes. Okay. Oh, a little bit of business first. If you guys enjoy what we do here, talking about shenanigans on Kim Namjoon's internet and our midweek tea, where we like to provide context and clarity for you guys about stuff going on out there around BTS. If you want to help us continue to be able to do that, there's a lot of different ways that you can do that. You can, of course, Christina's showing you our wonderful website right now. We have our Patreon, which you can find the link to join at ap529.com/links. We have a few different tiers. And in fact, we just Katie kind of cleaned up the page to make it a little bit more clear what each tier gets. We also have our shop, which is on our website. And all of our merch is designed in-house, mostly by Katie and Christina. The rest of us help out. And we already have some ARIRANG merch up, but we are about to drop a whole mess of new ARIRANG merch that we were just going over in the our admin meeting the other night. We've got like 5, I think.
Yeah.
5 new
like that,
designs,
6.
5 or 6, something like that. New designs about to drop for ARIRANG, the comeback and the tour, you guys, including our main tour shirts, if that's what you want to call it. So those are going to be dropping with it, Christina, like within the week.
Yeah,
I would say
real soon.
They're
What we want to figure out is we want to give people a chance to personalize their t-shirt that they order. So we're going to try something new for this round, which is you're going to be able to choose you can choose the t-shirt as it is, or you can choose what you want on the front and what you want on the back from our different designs. So that's going to be the first time we've ever done that, but I think it's going to be really cool.
Situation.
It's going to be so good.
Right. So
yeah.
So good.
So it's going to be pretty cool because we came up with a bunch of different ones and we were like, we can't choose what we like and we don't have which ones we like better and we don't have to.
You can't choice. You can't choice. You can't choice.
I like choices.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh, there's my Jung Kook blanket.
Somebody heard us talking about merch, and K-Hope decided she wanted to be on the live.
Of course she did.
We don't get K-Hope that often because she's too fat to jump in my lap.
Aww.
And as always, there are plenty of ways to support us for free. Including liking this live, sharing it, telling your friends about us, posting about us on your social media, sharing our posts, commenting on them, all of that good stuff that most of you guys already do. But please continue doing and spread the word about Army Project 529 so that nobody ever has to bangtan alone. And now, onto the midweek tea.
The midweek tea.
Which we've lovingly titled Jump. So who actually saw the live? Am I the only one who actually saw the live?
I saw parts of it and I read the transcripts.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know some of the things he said, but I don't have a lot of context. Yeah.
Okay.
I read the entire transcript.
Around 4:30 a.m. KST, our Jung Kook went live on Weverse from his home. And he had a couple of people with him. It was unclear at first, but I do believe now that I have read more translations that it was actually his older brother and a friend of his. And it might be that same friend from Busan that was visiting him before. Because he definitely said friend from Busan again. And there was a lot of Busan Satori in this live. The Satori was strong.
Fucking whole lot. That's because there were 3 of them in one fucking room.
There were 3 of them in one room. It was, yeah.
A lot.
Well, let's not worry about somebody streaming it on TikTok right now because we're talking about it. There are a lot of trusted translators on Twitter, and there are some YouTube ones as well. So that's a lot of translations are already out. Some were going as he was live. And we do want to mention, yes, the live has been deleted. So we know that the live has been deleted. It's okay. We're going to talk about it.
It's week tea, guys.
It is week tea. So he went live from his home, which we also like to call his karaoke bar. And
his norebang.
And he had some people with him, including his brother. At first I thought it might have been Chai Anu, but I don't think so. I don't after more investigation.
It was Choi something.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name?
He was asking them to sing. Both of them can sing. We do know that Jung Kook's brother can sing as well.
Yeah. He's a very good singer. Both
of the people that were with him sang at one point, and they both sounded good.
They did.
And he said that one of them, and I think it's his friend from Busan, I don't know, he said one of them was going to be taking music lessons with him soon, next month. The Johns were harmonizing. And he had this lollipop that is plaguing. That's
the lollipop is bullshit, is what it was.
That's fine.
Absolute fucking bullshit.
That's fine. He mentioned that they had been drinking, so it is fairly safe for us to say that this was a very inebriated bunny.
What?
Inebriated bunny. He was very inebriated.
Very.
And since he was talking about drinking, it's okay for us to say that because it's really not that hard to see. All you gotta do is look in those glassy eyes. But we love him, and it's fine. He's a grown man. He's allowed.
Listen, yeah. My favorite JK is Whiskey JK. Like, I love drinking whiskey with that man.
Yeah.
And one of the best bars in the world you could drink at is at your house. So
right? Exactly.
Right? You don't
Bunny was feeling good.
Nowhere.
Yes. Bunny was feeling good, and Bunny was feeling honest.
Yeah.
So he said he wanted to basically he was just talking. He was just talking to us. That's what he said. Like, they asked him, his friend, they were like, "Why did you turn the live on?" And he said, "Because I wanted to. I want to talk to Army." And when
I felt like it.
Yeah, I wanted to. I wanted to talk to Army. I want to hang out with them. I want to be casual. I want to, just tell them how I'm feeling. And he has said this many times before. He thinks of us as his friends. And people, he has grown up with us. He is comfortable with us. He's not an idiot, but he's comfortable with us. And he wants to be that way. And that's what this live was all about. There were a lot of people who were freaking out, including some people that we were watching with, because we watched it in the server and people were anxious. And that's an understandable feeling because he seemed on the edge of saying things that he shouldn't quite a few times, but he never did. Everything that he talked about during this live was nothing he talked about was controversial. Nothing he said wasn't, it's probably the most I've heard him say the word fuck since 7 was released, but that's fine. He's a grown-ass man. And he basically was like, I swear.
Right?
I say fuck.
I don't swear at Army, but I do swear.
Yes. So one of the things he brought up was, I think either his friend or his brother was smoking. And he said, he was like talking about smoking. He's like, I don't, but I want to be able to talk about it. And he said very clearly, he said, I used to smoke. He's like, I worked hard to quit. He's like, I used to smoke, but I quit, but I want to be able to talk about it. And he worked hard to quit. And he's like, why can't we talk about it? I'm almost 30 years old.
Right. And it's not like Army didn't know the man smoked. Like
We knew.
they tried to hide it and stuff, but we all fucking knew. It was an open secret, basically. Like we all knew he smoked. So honestly, I think he should be allowed to be proud about the fact that he chose to work hard to quit. And he was very clear that he worked hard to quit smoking. It was a choice. It was a conscious decision. It was something he made effort to do. And honestly, the man should be allowed to be proud of such a huge achievement, because that is a massive achievement for somebody who smoked, and he said he smoked a lot, to quit. And so like I think I'm proud of him, and I'm glad that he was open and honest about it, because we all knew he smoked. And the fact that he's saying, I quit and I chose to, he should be allowed to be proud about that and tell us about that, because that's impressive. And
the fact of the matter is that he is allowed. And we just, the rest of the world just needs to catch up to that. But he is allowed.
Yeah. He's allowed.
He, after that, he did talk about, and this is probably the part that if you haven't seen the whole live and you're just watching clips, I think this is the part that will probably be taken out of context the most. So it's important to understand the whole frame of the conversation, because he is just still talking and he's like, I would say more. He's like, I want to be honest about this kind of stuff. I want to talk about this kind of stuff with you guys. He's like, but I can't because of the company. And he was like, if it was just me, if it was just up to me, I would say whatever I want, but it's not just up to me. And then, so a lot of people will probably interpret that as him, the company trying to control him. But he went on immediately. He went on to say, oh, but me saying it like this might make the company sound bad. And please understand that they are not bad. In fact, they are the people who take care of me. They are good. And he's like, so he's joking about them scolding him, the company and the members, but it's because he understands they do it to protect him. They do it because they understand the way that the world works and the way that social media and the internet works. So that's the part that we need to really, that's how context is so important.
Right. And I think that is such a poignant point, because like he specifically made the comment about getting in trouble, and then very specifically said, oh my gosh, people are going to think that the company's bad. They're totally not. My purpose of saying this is that they don't want me to say things because they don't want me dragged through the mud, basically, in a nutshell. But yet we know for an absolute fucking fact that some people on social media are going to take that first part and they're going to run with it, even though he immediately backed it up with and so when you're out on social media, people are already doing it. They're already doing the very thing he very immediately said was the reason why the company doesn't want him to say things, because people are going to take him out of context and they're going to run with him, and that the company's not bad. They're trying to protect him from idiots on the internet. And the idiots on the internet are out doing shit already.
But he said, then he went into a bit of emotional word vomit. Because I think he realized that his tongue was getting away from his brain at this point. And he was, he was like, oh, if I was Namjoon, I could speak better to you, but I can't. I don't even read books.
I love him so much.
He was like, I'd be able to talk better, but then he just followed that up with a lot of swearing. So
much cussing.
He to be clear, and his brother was like, why are you swearing at him? He's like, I'm not swearing at Army. I
saw that part. He was
like,
I'm swearing at you.
I'll swear at you all the fucking day long, sir.
He very clearly turned and said, fuck you.
Yes. I saw that part. Yeah.
Fuck you in particular, not Army. You. Which is the most brother fucking thing to ever do. That is like peak little brother behavior. Absolute fucking peak.
Yes, and then the middle fingers as well. But basically, word vomit. He was like, I'm trying to say something and I'm not saying it good, but basically, Army, you're like everything.
It was so cute. It was so
Basically,
cute.
just reaffirming. It was basically just reaffirming that we're the reason why he does what he does. He's like, I could be happy. He's like, I guess I could be happy without you, but like, I couldn't work and be happy. And he was like, do you know, maybe, anyway, I do all this for you.
Oh my God.
It was so fucking cute.
Shut up.
Our drunk cookie drunk texting us.
It was basically
alive.
It was basically Stevie Wonder song. I just called to say I love you.
Aww.
So yeah, he did foresee into his future, and he said he would probably have to delete the live. But he said he apologized and said he was just frustrated and overwhelmed, and he just had a lot of feelings, guys. And sometimes when you drink, sometimes when we drink, we get in our feelings.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's okay. He just wanted to share those feelings. He did call out, so he was talking about Army, talking to him and giving him comments, and then he said, but he also very plainly called out haters in the comments, and then he said, well, you're giving me attention anyway, so thanks.
That was my favorite
There
part.
you go.
That was my favorite. Oh my God, I about died when I read that. I was like, basically, you're my haters, but you know my fucking name. And
but you know my name.
You're watching my live right now. So I'm saying,
thank you.
You're giving me views, haters.
Thank you.
Yes. He basically said Army is irreplaceable. He mentioned the comeback, and he was saying how he's very excited for it. And he's like, and he said, you might have a lot of expectations, but I want you to, he's like, don't think about those. He's like, I think that it will be different from what you're expecting, but I don't think you'll be disappointed. He's like, we're preparing a lot of cool things for you guys. And he mentioned that they had already finished filming the music video, which we kind of guessed that was probably.
Yeah.
But he said it was cool. It was good. He also mentioned that he had, and this was when he started mentioning that he had a schedule tomorrow. Yeah.
The hangover is going to be monumental.
Then began the talk of should we eat ramen now? And like, the brother and the friend were like, we should probably go to sleep. And Jung Kook's like, I have a schedule tomorrow at 9. And he's like, it's almost 5 a.m. It was basically like 5 a.m. at this point. And he's like, we should eat ramen. And they're like, no, but your schedule's probably important. He's like, is it important?
I mean, I have to sing and shit. I have to sing and shit, so like maybe it's important.
Yeah, he's like, you guys will see this later. I have to sing live. You'll see it later. But he's like, I mean, it is important. But is it that important?
And it's at that moment like, we all went, you can tell when someone has been raised by Kim Suk-jin.
Yes.
Pretty much. Like I have to sing live and shit, and I'm drunk off my ass right now. Just
they
a mere
did
4
sing,
hours
by
ahead
the way.
of time. But like,
yeah, they did sing a few songs. Fine. Like we said, we heard them sing together, and it was the harmonies were harmonizing. Cute. So yeah, they eventually did go upstairs. Either his friend or his brother tried to take the elevator, and they hit the wrong button and accidentally called security.
So funny.
At 5 a.m, and the security guard was not pleased. He was like, "What's going on?" And Jung Kook was like, "No, everything's fine. We're good. Thank you. Sorry, hit the wrong button. My bad. I'm so sorry."
My bad. They don't know what buttons mean.
It was literally felt like that scene in Star Wars that Christina and I quote all the time with Han Solo. No, everything's fine. We're fine here. We're good here. Thank you. How are you? He was like, no, go home. Have a good day. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
And he showed us something that his housekeeper had cooked, that some squid stuff had was on the stove, and he wanted to make ramen out of it, but he didn't have all of the ingredients. So ultimately, and then he walked upstairs with this fucking lollipop in his mouth. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. He was wearing a lot of leather too. He was wearing a lot of leather.
He matched his house. It's fine.
Yeah, all black leather,
he
lollipop in his
was
mouth.
on
Look,
dark
that's fine.
mode.
Look at it, Jung Kook mode. Jung Kook mode right there. What? What?
That lollipop was absolute fucking bullshit. That's all I got to say.
Stir-fried squid, yes.
It's fucking bullshit.
And rings, yeah. So ultimately, they were decided no ramen because he realized he had to be at work in a few hours, and it would not do to have a puffy face.
Yes,
yeah,
no puffy.
probably a good idea.
No puffy face.
Plus,
Yeah.
also sleeping as much as possible is a good idea at that moment.
And then he made a post on Weverse. We had called it while we were watching the live. I was like, there's going to be a post on Weverse. He's going to make a post on Weverse. Sure enough, he posted on Weverse an adorable picture. I'm sure Christina is pulling it up.
Fucking thing.
Yeah.
Shut up. He's so fucking adorable.
And he basically said, I love you guys. That was basically, thank you. I love you guys. Look at him. Just look at him. And then the comments started filling up with love. Nothing but love. Everybody was telling him how amazing he is. Thank you for going live and sharing with us. You're amazing. We can't wait for the comeback. And he started replying to comments, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
So many replies.
And he was literally just like talking to people. Like somebody said, I have a chemistry exam tomorrow and I'm not going to be able to write anything but what you said in your live. And he's like, oh really? How are you going to write it? Tell me about it, and
Tell me about it.
and people were and he's like, I'll give you a simple pasta dish recipe because somebody was like, oh, I want to eat that. And people were saying you're amazing, and he was replying no, and he was replying you're amazing, like back to people. And he was like, I'm just gonna, yeah. And someone said, don't regret it. And he was like, why would I regret it? I miss you.
I know, it was like the cutest comment spree ever.
Yes, and he said, he's like, I'm gonna live. People were saying, just just do what you want, Jung Kook. Yeah, I'm gonna live my life the way, my way. And he wrote this one in English. This is not a translation. He wrote this one in English. I'm gonna live my life my way now. So root for me.
Aww,
so cute.
So, and he wrote a comment. He replied to a comment in Japanese too. I forget which one it was, but he replied to one in Japanese. And then it became a stream of consciousness of people were like, maybe you should go to sleep. And he was like, no, I can't sleep. I have to be at work soon. I'm going to take a shower. And then later he came back to tell us that he had indeed taken a shower.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like
just in case we were wondering.
Later. It was like almost an hour later. He's like, I took a shower.
I took a shower.
I love him.
No, I'll go wash up first.
Oh,
and then he's like, I took a shower.
That's that face where you look at yourself in the mirror and you go, oh.
Oh no.
No. That's when you look at yourself in the mirror and go, oh no.
Too much party, people.
It's time to pour myself into bed. That's not what.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made. Yeah, thank you, Jeffries.
But listen, we know it was deleted, and he said that he might have to delete it. So a lot of people are out. We already saw some comments about, well, the company's censoring him. They deleted it. We don't know, because he definitely said himself, I'm probably going to delete this live. I'm probably going to delete this live.
I mean, he sobered up and was like, ooh, maybe archive it till I decide.
Yeah. But the thing is that, like, it's clear from the comments on that post that he made and his replies that he understands that we love him and we want him to be himself. Yeah. And he is not upset about what he did at all. And nor should he be. Yeah. I think we can say he should get nothing but love from us.
Look at him. Right. He's such a weirdo. We love this weirdo.
We also don't know for an absolute fact that the post is deleted. We know that it's been archived, so we can't see it, but there's a reasonably high likelihood that staff woke up and went, oh my gosh, he might not want this here, archived it to wait until he could decide. So
it could be a lot of things.
We've seen posts, lives archived before where they've disappeared for up to multiple days and then they reappear. And so we don't know for a fact that this is deleted for sure or it's just archived temporarily. So we can't say for sure because it's happened before where they've disappeared for a few days and then pop back up. So we don't know. We'll just keep an eye out. In the meantime, he was adorable in all the ways that Jung Kook is adorable.
Yes,
we love him.
and I hope that we can get. And with like Namjoon's lives where he's been like super honest lately, and Taehyung, they all really do seem to, maybe not Jin, although Jin did go live while he was drunk. He got dragged into it kicking and screaming, but he did it.
Because ARMY would love it.
They clearly want to show us their authentic selves. Like they want to. This is what they want. And they're moving into the next stage of their life, into their 30s, where they clearly don't want to have to present that polished idol image all the time anymore. And I think we can all agree that they shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
I know that things work differently in K-pop and we come from a different kind of culture, but like Western artists do so much more.
Yeah.
Than
so much.
They smoke on stage. They smoke and drink on stage.
Yeah.
You know? And so like we're so used to it and we're so like none of this phases us. And so I know that it's not a culture that we're used to, but they clearly want to be able to be more themselves. And I think that we should see that shift and support it.
Yes.
So that there he was standing there with his slutty waist out too.
Such bullshit.
Oh, shut up.
It's such
little
bullshit.
When
this man dresses in dark mode to stand in his dark mode house, it's bullshit, is all I got to say.
I mean, his kitchen is not quite dark. Oh, look at him.
Bye, Jung Kook.
Look at his little adorable face. Oh, and to the end of the live, he was looking at the comments, and people were telling him to turn the live off.
Go to sleep, man.
And telling him to turn the live off. Why haven't you turned the live off yet? And he was like, I haven't turned it off because I don't want to. And he's like, and I don't want you telling me what to do. I'm going to do what I want to do.
So freaking cute.
Bye, Jung Kook.
I love it.
He's so cute. I love it. I hope the live comes back if he wants it back. Like, but it was adorable. It was adorable.
Guys, don't be out there telling people we can't watch it because they deleted it and we have to respect. Don't.
Don't be like that, man.
Don't be like that. There's plenty of stuff out there on the internet that was once posted and then deleted. How many times have we looked at pictures of them that they posted and then took back down and ARMY already had saved?
Right.
Literally,
like the reality on that front too is there are so many photos that are out there that ARMY shares and they love and they're all around. And it's not until you deep dive into it that you find out that that picture had been deleted by the artist. And so, yet it's some of their most famous photos are photos that they deleted later. So like
it's impossible to keep up with that stuff. And like Doc said, we don't know exactly what's going on with the live. It could come back later. We don't know. But like Ribbon says very clearly here in the comments, mind your business.
Mind your business.
There's nothing harmful.
Mind the business. Mind the business.
There's nothing harmful about that live.
Yeah. Nothing bad took place. It was actually one of the cutest fucking lives ever.
And honest and wonderful. And just another piece of Jung Kook that we love.
Yeah.
For sure.
So that's what we can take away from this live. And the part that I am happiest about is that he walked away knowing how much Army loved him, because he made that post and he was reading those comments and replying to them, and he knows that we love him. So
yep,
for sure.
And he's getting all kinds of shit in the group chat, and that's funny.
I'm sure.
For sure. For sure. All right. Well, that was our Wednesday midweek tea.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for joining us.
And thank you for being respectful in the comments.
Yeah. Let's get on to reminders and then we can go. So for those of you interested in streaming, charting, voting, we have a channel in our Discord where we bring you all the latest updates, the goals, the reminders. It's a really great place to hang out to figure out how to get things done. And especially since we have a comeback coming in 22 days that we want to smash all the records for, it's going to be a really good place to share information on how to do that. So once you're in the Discord, come check out streaming, charting, voting. And speaking of Discord, Lisa.
So yeah, as we've said, AP529.com /links is where you can find the invite to our Discord server. Sorry, I have to make fun of Lana really quickly. Done now. So we've got stuff going on our Discord all the time. Aside from all of the wonderful channels, some of them are informational, like streaming, charting, voting. We also have the member channels. We have just channels where you can find people and join in conversations, start conversations, look at amazing pictures and videos. There's all kinds of stuff. Whatever you want to get into in the server, you can. But we also have tons of things, like we have different clubs going on. We have watch parties almost every night. I host one on Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern every week with Riven, and we get up to no good at all, but we have a lot of fun doing it. Patricia hosts a couple of watch parties during the week as well. Mondays. Right now it's American Hustle Life, which is just,
you know what? We call it the weekly cringe time.
The weekly
weekly cringe time. We're having so much fun watching it. I mean, to be honest,
with other people.
It's good to watch it with other people. It helps with the trauma.
It is best with other people. It really is.
It helps with the trauma.
People.
Yeah.
So and especially those first few.
Yeah, and every other Friday is Run BTS with Patricia and Doc. Some of members of our European community, they host watch parties at nighttime in their time zones. So lots of stuff going on. Steph hosts K-drama watch parties on Saturday. Come and join us if you haven't, and hang out with us. And once again, you don't have to bong town alone. Come and hang out.
For sure.
All right. So as I mentioned at the top of the live, we go live twice a week. We go live here on Wednesdays on TikTok for our midweek tea that you just experienced. And we go live on Sundays over on YouTube and Instagram for our surprise Sunday deep dive. Our next live is Yarch First on YouTube and Instagram.
Yarch?
At 9.
Yarch?
Listen, it was written at the agenda. I fucking read what's on the screen. We're supposed to be workshopping this, but somebody wrote Yarch First, and therefore I fucking read Yarch First. We're working. It's a work in progress. Listen, we had Yoongi and we had Hosebuary, but March was originally in the blog Jimin's month, and I called it Jim March. But now that it's Yoongi's birth month, we have to workshop the name and come up with a new Jung March, Shamarch, Schmarch. I like Schmarch.
But Doc will, in fact, read whatever he wants.
But I will read whatever the fuck they put on the teleprompter, because I am the AP529 admin version of Ron Burgundy. And so this next live is Sunday, Yarch First at 9 Eastern, 8 Central on YouTube and Instagram at Army Project 529.
Feels right.
And to what seems to be extreme amounts of surprise, Lisa is in charge this Sunday. And I went and I looked because I didn't see it written, and I wrote Lisa followed by somebody else. I'm assuming Lisa, caps locked. Oh shit.
Did not write that. I did not.
Oh no, I thought it was you. So I wrote Lisa and somebody went, oh shit. Oh shit.
Is good.
It's gonna be
Listen.
Good.
I
like Menarche. Listen, Menarche is a lot better than Yarch. I will put it that way.
Let's be honest. None of them are gonna sound good. We just have to find the least.
Listen,
BD Menarche.
It's fine. Menarche first.
It rolls off the tongue.
Eastern. That does roll a lot better. I do like Menarche. I am currently voting for Menarche. So Menarche first.
Yes, my name is Lisa.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Did you just say a March to law? Who said a March to law? Paraphrasing.
A March to law.
March to love first. Listen, we really do need to workshop this because we need a new month name as of Sunday. So,
Yeah, Menarche gets on French.
A March to
Menarche.
Menarche.
I'm writing all these down.
Menarche.
Anyway.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. We love you. Bora head. We purple you. You're fantastic. Come and see us on Sunday. Bye. Love you. Love you.
Love you.
Come and join our drunk girls in the club bathroom.
Exactly.
Yeah.